Welcome. Today I want to show you a smoke that I came up with as a terrorist on the map Mirage to smoke the Catwalk all the way from a main here. Now you might say, what is this useful for? Well, if you want to go over here with one person and do an A fake, that could be really useful to get your teammates up cat. They can run right through smoke, they wouldn't expect it. Or, the more useful part, is if your teammates are in apps and they want to rotate through connector to help you with your A take. You can have maybe 3 people here, like maybe 1 palace, 2 A main, and the person A main will throw this cat smoke that'll land right here. And this will allow your teammates who are in apps to push through underpass and go connector without getting spotted from cat and help you out on your A take. So how do we actually throw the smoke? Well, it's really simple. You're going to want to walk up here, or jump up here rather, line up with this pole, and now we're going to want to look at this wall. So I'm going to take out my op to show you better. You see how there's this sort of drawing on the wall, sort of a stain right here, this line that goes around, and then over here. Well, you're just going to want to look at this sort of blob thing right there. Anywhere inside that blob thing is fine. So there's our blob thing right there. We're going to take our smoke, stare at the blob thing, and jump throw. That was just a normal jump throw. And that's going to land perfectly on cat and smoke it off. Now, that's one way to do it. This is the best way because it smokes off ladder room as well. However, if you aren't a big fan of that way, you can't get the lineup right, which, I mean, really, it's pretty simple. You can look at anywhere in that blob thing. So any of these places where my cursor is going would be fine. So anywhere there. However, if you don't like that, you can also line up this wire right here with the top of this building, like this. Now you might say, oh, why didn't you just say that at the beginning? That's much easier. Well, the answer to that is simple. This smoke isn't as good. It'll bounce and it'll smoke off cat alright, but it'll leave a gap right here. This will allow anybody in ladder room to pick you off as you're going connector, or maybe a CT who might realize this smoke doesn't go deep enough. They can maybe toss a flash right here and get into ladder room, and then now they have a huge advantage where they can pick your team off if you're not careful.